恭喜发财.
恭喜发财. That's how we start. That's how we start the lives, and like people have been waiting. There's 2 people already watch. 恭喜发财. Happy New Year's. Happy Lunar New Year's. Welcome everyone. PeakFlow Power number 68, where we answer all your questions about high ticket dropshipping. My name is Trevor, and this is my good friend Marcus, and we are answering all your questions. Us away.
Yes, sir. I just started my Instagram right now.
Oh yeah, make sure to click that.
They're probably like, what are these Ching Chong saying this week?
What Ching Chongs? This week.
How was your week this week, Trevor? Like, I feel like time flew from me, but I want to hear about your week, like, more.
Yeah, this week went by really quick.
Wow.
I can't believe it's already Friday. For me, mostly doing the same thing every day, just
so
an ad account.
What's the most eggs you ate in a day?
Good question. I had 8 eggs. I think that's the most.
So if you eat 8 eggs in a day times 5, you've consumed 40 eggs.
Yeah.
That's 40 baby chickens, Trevor.
Am I supposed to feel bad?
No, because I probably had half of that. I average right now about 4 to 5 eggs right now, which I think is like, I don't know if it's too much or not, honestly. But that's how much I've been averaging.
Sometimes I get sick of eggs, though.
Why?
Just because you eat the same thing every day. That's why, like, I haven't even ate eggs this whole week, to be honest. I've just been eating chicken.
Wait, what's it called? You always send me your chicken drumsticks. That's not eggs.
Yeah, that's not eggs. I had chicken thighs, and then I had fish this morning. Yeah.
What's the best meal for entrepreneurs?
Best meal?
Like daily routine meal. Daily meal.
Like you said, hello, eggs are a superfood, a good superfood. So yeah, just eat eggs. Eat eggs. Or try the Denver steak. Try some steak.
I've never had Denver steak.
I mean, it is Valentine's week, so that's a perfect opportunity to try some Denver steak.
Valentine's.
Adam says hello. Hello, Adam. Laws of nature. From Red Pill Dose. Steak? Would you rather have steak or, well, what's even a fair comparison to steak? I feel like steak is already, no, not even close.
Really?
Lamb chops are good, but like compared to a steak. Do you think lamb chops are up there?
People call me lamb chop.
I do know that.
So okay, wait. I'm gonna go after, but like, so it's like, so yours is steak, chicken, fish, lamb chops. Because for me, it's like first and second is like steak and lamb chop, bro.
They are.
So like, what's yours?
So on the bottom would be pork, turkey, chicken, and then it goes like fish, lamb, beef.
Nice.
Yeah, like turkey is just, no offense, turkey is like for if you're gay, like you just eat turkey.
Turkey's mad dry.
It's so disgusting. Like it has no flavor. Add all the seasoning. Like there's no juice. Why are we talking about food? Well, we're talking about anything until you guys ask us some high ticket
I take
questions.
questions.
Otherwise, we're gonna start, just yapping about anything.
What the
Can
hell?
you be my Valentine, Marcus?
No.
Or has a Valentine?
Right.
Any promotions at your stores for Valentine's?
And promotions.
We do every single holiday. So any major holiday, President's Day, I think that's coming up next. St. Patrick's Day,
President's Week. Yep.
Lunar New Year's. Yeah, you could do any promotions for any of those. Oh, I see. This is my very first time. The AI image. So how do I get started?
You could get started by asking a good question about money and dropshipping.
That's a good way to start. I feel like everyone just asks like very generic questions. And like if you ask a generic question, then you get a generic response because like, what do you expect? How was the first week of February in current one? For the first week was very good. This week some drop. Also the same. Very similar.
I would say similar.
Hopefully the markets will go up after Valentine's Day. I heard I saw on Twitter at least Sydney Sweeney rang the stock exchange and then the stock markets went up that day. So she just needs to do the same thing every day. And then the markets will go up.
That's like crazy.
No, like it's stupid if you think about it, but at the same time, whatever it takes to get the markets go up. Like it's a meme at this point. Like every company she does an infomercial with, the stock market goes up 100% in the next couple of months. Like American Eagle, that was not even that wasn't even like a decent, like a popular brand until like they partnered with her, and then like boom, stock market went 100% in 3 months.
Did American Eagle stock go up too?
Yeah, it went up like 100%.
Oh my
doubled in 3 months. Yeah. Okay, so do you have to have a store?
Yes.
Yes, but Valentine's will change in selling car loops. Don't think so. It's all about how you position every single holiday. If you don't have a Valentine's this year, invest in a car list. At least your car will be happy. Or like just some sort of angle where like, it doesn't matter. You just turn the holiday into a net positive for the person getting the sale. President's Day. It doesn't matter if you hate Trump or not. Save 5% on a car list today.
This is why you're an entrepreneur, Trev. You make something out of nothing. That's hilarious. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Or is this affiliated in Shopify? I don't even know what to say. I'm like, what even is this? Is it a question?
I don't know what to say either.
Yeah. Got a big order organically last night. Great.
Congrats, Ryan. Good.
More organic sales. What are you doing for organic? If you want to share it to everybody, because Ryan just relying on organic, got a couple of sales. I meant, do you have a? Oh my gosh! I meant, do you have a store in Shopify?
Yes.
Where do I get started? There's links on, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a school community where you can look at the free training.
But then they come on through YouTube. Like, don't you see the YouTube videos already when you just like come onto a live? Like, don't you see the videos?
That's what I'm saying. But maybe she found us on what I can't assume the gender is the AI image. Could be some Indian behind the screen.
Trevor is speaking facts right now.
Like all the links are on the YouTube video. I would check there first. Ron says Pinterest plus Reddit and SEO.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Adam says, but in your experience, will a weaker week bounce back? Are there such drops? There's weaker weeks all the time, and we don't really look at it on the microscope. We look at the macroscope, large scale. Because like every single month, there's going to be slower weeks, and always just balances out. That's been the whole pattern for the past 60 months. Do you use any automation for those organic sale? I don't even know what this means. Do you use automations for those organic sale? It's just like, what are these? What does that even mean? Like you post on Pinterest, that could be automated by having a VA. You post on Reddit, that can also be automated by VA. SEO, most likely not. No, well, technically yes, but not really.
What kind of answer is that?
What even?
No, well, yes, but not really.
No. Well, technically yes, but not really. And what ROAS do you mostly have? For example, January was around like an 8.
Or chiming to 8 as well.
This is just hilarious.
Yeah.
The questions people be asking. Where do I get started? Anyways, while we're waiting for other people to ask more questions, we recently subscribed to a SaaS company, paid for the billing. And I want your guys' thoughts on this. If you cancel a subscription to a software, like let's just say you subscribe to ChatGPT, and you cancel the subscription, and the company bills you again months later, and they're like, "Hey, you're supposed to cancel 90 days before give us 90 days of a warning before you cancel," and they still charge you. Like what company does that?
3 months of charging time. Like, yeah, that they're bugging.
Like, just getting hit with a chargeback. Okay, no, none in the Slack. No clue what the robot.txt had to do with GMC.
I think that's like your core to that's like your core basis of your website, your robots.txt. I could be wrong though. Yeah, it's a website's root directory.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know exactly what would be wrong from your error or what you did to your robots.txt. But you could always, if you made any changes, you could always try reverting it back. But I would just wait on the agency to see what they do. And how many people do you hire? Regulatory, like sales person, etc., not agency for SEO or something. 2 to 4 people full time. When you start high ticket drop shipping, how long will it take to go from 0 to 10K month profits? Also, from a typical store, what's the average profit margins after shipping and ad spend? What's it when you start? How long did it take to go from 10 0 to, for me it took like a year. Also, for a typical store, what's the average profit margins after shipping? Average profit margin, say around 20%. The robots.txt file can block Google ad bot from pulling the site. Yeah, that's correct. Ray started getting revenue with his store so quick. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be people that go faster and some people that go slower with their stores, but the main thing is that you don't give up. You may be right, that sounds familiar to the error message, but how can I fix it? Nice. And what daily ad spend do you guys have, both of you? I understand you have different stores. 300 to 400 a day.
I spend about like 200 or 300 a day.
Decent questions. I mean, like, what daily ad spend do you guys have? See how these questions could help benefit or help you exactly. I feel like maybe could just be like questions or people from Twitter, but they like to ask questions about like how your business more than like how it could potentially help them.
Yeah.
Or like stuff that they could be. Marcus sells saunas.
I have sold saunas before, yes.
I have not sold saunas before.
Ever?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't have a sauna.
I don't even like saunas.
I don't like saunas.
You don't go to a sauna like that, do you? I'm asking. I don't know.
No, I don't really mind a sauna, but like I just don't use the sauna regularly.
Yeah.
I like it in the winter more than the summer.
Because it's cold outside.
Yeah. But it's not like too hot or anything. It's just
Yo, what's the weather in Michigan right now?
it's like 30.
Wow, that's nice, bro.
32.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It gets up to like 40 today.
Yeah, springtime's coming.
Springtime is coming. And was it 34 in New York?
I like March. Usually everything starts blossoming up. Sales is everything like I think it's like Q2, right? Or starting soon at the end of March.
I feel like February is always good. Maybe because there's only 28 days of February as well. But it's just like after January where everyone's like, oh, New Year resolution, new year, new me. That's all over. They're not at the gym anymore. Are saunas saturated? Are saunas saturated now? I'm just reading Adam's comment. Are saunas saturated now? They are pretty competitive now than it was like many years ago. I just want to compare. I have 500, 700 daily and don't know if it's not too fast. I know what you sell because we have same manufacturer.
Yeah. Well, I think if you spend like, let's say
Many-
700 a day for 30 days, that's like 35K in a month. So what were you about to say, Trev?
What do you mean? Because we have same manufacturer. I mean, but
I was just
I
looking
mean,
at
they're all based in China. Yeah. I mean, all manufactured in China, but like we work with U.S. suppliers that at least they have warehouses in the U.S. Paul says, "What's the quality of online jobs PH for hiring sales reps?" The quality depends on. I mean, the quality is usually as good as it gets because it's like the premier hiring platform. But depending on the quality, it just depends on like how you filter out the people. So the quality more depends on you than the actual platform. Because then you're just asking what's the quality of the country. Because everyone is kind of on there.
Paul 6391.
Okay, LOL. I mean, I think it is remarkably better than Fiverr. Fiverr is like very hit or miss. You can get some decent people, and you can get absolute trash. I haven't used Upwork that much, but what's your experience with Upwork?
I like Upwork. You pretty much, it's like online jobs PH, but more, and you could do it for everybody. So I used Upwork like when I started, but the way I see it is like they're both pretty much like the same thing. But I just had Upwork for longer, so I just used that account because it has like mad reviews. Mad people gave me 5 stars back then from the freelancing stuff, so might as well use that.
Interesting. Yeah, so yesterday I was speaking with a client, not naming who, but like they were, well, number one, they said they were a serial entrepreneur. Number one, let's just take a moment and like, what does that even mean exactly? What is a serial entrepreneur?
I don't know. What does he mean?
So like I started multiple physical location businesses, and I started so many businesses in my career, and I asked them, "Are you running them? Like, what happened to them?" No, I'm not running them. They're not making money. And then I'll get to this in a little bit, but like at one point of the conversation, they were talking about like hiring. So I asked them, "Do you know what SOP is?" And they're like, they said some answer that's completely unrelated. And I said, "That's the standard operating procedure. Do you know what that is?" They didn't know what it is. So how can you be a serial entrepreneur running so many businesses, not even knowing what simple SOP is? And then they were also saying like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to people on the phone. Like, I want to
I
find
want to talk to people on the phone.
Yeah, I want to ideally find an industry where I can not talk to people." And they were really thinking about how can I hire someone to not talk to anybody, because they said like they were doing TikTok shop and they were doing 4 figures and like hey yeah, they were doing 4 figures and then they're having trouble scaling it. I was like, why are you like bringing this into the equation if it's like doing so good? Why don't you do that? I was like, and then she said, oh, it was the people that was like managing it. If I got better people, then I would have more sales.
That's a serial entrepreneur for you guys.
Serial entrepreneur right there. When they say serial entrepreneur, it's a pre-filter to ignore them. Yeah, basically people's mentality is like they just want to hire people, not do any of the work, and then like just have. They just don't want to be involved in the business. Like you have to be in the trenches, like talking to customers. And they were just thinking, like, how can I pick an industry where I don't have to do any of that? Or if I have to, how can I get a person to do that for me from the get-go? I'm not taking any calls at all. That's what they're saying.
Oh my god.
I don't want to speak to anybody.
Do you think that's like fear of speaking with, I guess, fear of rejection? Why would you be scared to like call a supplier?
I totally get it, because at one point I saw the appeal with like agency versus dropshipping. Like dropshipping, you don't have to show your face, you don't have to speak to people.
Mm,
Agency, you have to talk, present yourself, do sales calls, all of that. So there is like appeal. Like maybe they were introverted and just didn't want to
fair
talk to
enough.
anybody. But even then, like how you're not gonna go far in business if you just don't talk to anybody.
You're right.
Yeah. Do you think you can run a high ticket store without taking a single call yourself?
No. Because like you have to make sure that you take the calls first so that you can outsource it. Many people go into drop shipping thinking that I'm just going to go find someone to outsource and do this for me. You can't tell someone to do the work for you if you've never done it yourself. You know, you can't tell someone to take the calls if you've never done it yourself. Only once you have taken an ample amount of calls, let's say 10, 15, 20, you start to get the rhythm and pattern, then you could outsource and give it to someone, or else that person's going to like just take advantage that you don't know it, and you end up losing more money and time for what?
Mm-hmm. Not good.
Yes, sir.
Where do you find someone for SEO? It's hard to find someone trusted for long term, not burn money at the end. I just found them on Twitter.
You did.
Yeah, I did just find them on Twitter. I mean, honestly, I would just find someone that you trust by, talking to them, digesting their content, and yeah, see what other personal experience they have. Maybe they have a high ticket store before and did SEO on that. That's kind of one of the reasons why we partnered with someone in the industry. Are customer phone calls extremely or generally basic questions, or are they extremely technical product questions? Also, obviously depends on the niche. Yeah, it does depend on the niche. But most of your questions are going to be, when can you get this? When can I get this? Can you get this to me by this date? What's the discount code? How does this work? Even technical questions, like you don't have to be scared about it. It's like the big misconception. They ask you like some sort of like, does this sauna plug into this plug? Do this inverter into that? To this? You can just say, that's a good question. I don't want to give you the wrong information. So let me just call the manufacturer and just double check. And I'll call you right back. Call the manufacturer, get the right answer, put that in the product page, call the customer back.
That was bars.
Yes. Do you have anyone you can recommend for GMC? I've been dealing with a suspension for about 10 months despite having different agencies in the high ticket space. I only had generic organic sales and haven't offered any ads. Yeah, we do. You can send us a message on Instagram, ecom with Trevor on Instagram, and I can get you connected. When customers call, is there a theme generally, like super simple stuff or complex? It's usually 50-50. Be simple stuff, can be complex, but either way, like I don't know why would anyone be concerned, because you can always get the answer from the manufacturer. I think you mentioned you call your abandoned carts. How has this worked for converting? It's probably one of the most important things that's like preventing you from making more sales. So call your abandoned carts. Because like if you think about it, people that abandon checkout or add stuff to their carts are way higher intent than someone that's just like a stranger, hasn't even clicked on your ad. Someone that has shown intent, they're more likely to buy. So you should just spend more of your time focusing on that. What if abandoned carts didn't have a number? If they have email, you can email them with abandoned automated series. Obviously, if there's no number, you can't call them. There's just no way around it. Call them instantly. Yeah, as soon as possible, no later than 10 minutes ideally. What ROAS do you consider healthy and what is very good? I'm not talking about ROAS of 20, but is example 12 a very good ROAS? I mean, ROAS does matter because you can usually indicate how much profit you're making. But as long as you're not under 8, which as you scale, your ROAS is going to generally dip, should be looking at your profit margins more than your ROAS. What ROAS do you consider healthy and what is very good? I think we got a lot of new members for here, so these are some great questions.
Yeah.
Got Al this time, got Mark Wall, Just John, Paul. Yeah, great questions. Let's see. Do you guys do Google Ads? Google Ad account? Not just like one-off. We do it for like clients of ours. I came from Twitter.
Interesting.
Welcome. Hope you enjoy the tweets. Be tweeting away.
Trevor be tweeting away?
Yeah, be just tweeting.
What's like one tweet that comes on your mind when it comes to low ticket dropshipping?
There was one I tweeted, I think yesterday. It was like this finger with a smiley face on it. It's called Black Hat Dropshippers creating a new Stripe
That was
scam.
so funny. I remember scrolling that. I was like, LOL.
And there's probably a reason why not a lot of people are liking it, because they know it's true. They're all hiding the Telegram groups and the Discord groups, scamming customers, buying Stripe accounts, taking customers' money by putting MRR on the checkouts or third-party checkout providers, or like all the sketchy stuff.
Yeah, not surprised.
Would you say Google Ads is better than Meta/TikTok ads? Yes, because I tried Facebook ads before Google, and personally for me, that's what has worked with as a beginner, because everyone was a beginner at some point. I feel like Google Ads is easier to like attain results as a beginner. Not saying Meta Ads doesn't work, because we run Meta Ads now, but like Meta Ads is significantly easier once you have success with Google Ads. And if you're a beginner that hasn't had success with dropshipping, doing at least 100K a month, then I would say Google Ads is significantly easier, because you don't have to make these creatives. You don't need to understand customer psychology to the extent of Meta Ads. Google Ads, shopping, at least in Performance Max, honestly as easy as it gets, because the intent of customers are people are looking to buy on Google, versus Facebook and Meta, right? That's the same thing. Meta and TikTok, they're just looking to scroll. They're just looking to talk to their friends. They're not looking to buy your product at all. How much did your biggest mistake cost you? Unfair charge by delivery error or something similar? Biggest error. I mean, a couple thousand, I'd say. Usually like very careful on orders that are like more than 5,000-10,000. So you don't really make any mistakes. Double check, triple check. How about you?
Usually when a customer gives us a medium fraudulent order is when the mistakes happen for me. Most of the time is because you don't know whether to continue or not with that flagged medium risk order. So what I've done now to prevent those countermeasures, because what I used to do is I'll just go through with it without even double checking the driver's license or maybe the credit card they used to purchase with that order. and I kind of just like blindly go through. So I would say like that cost me, just letting things slide a little bit like that. And what I did to fix that was having the, just proper checkup and systems in place, so that I could just have more risk leverage against those, potential orders.
Yeah. Most things can be avoided. So yeah, try to avoid those at all costs. And even with chargebacks, most of the times you can recoup most of the expenses unless it's just straight off fraudulent. Which I personally had like 2 in the last 5 years. Thankfully they weren't like any humongous orders, and that's why with e-com and business in general, always have your bank account like have enough in there so like whenever stuff like that happens, because that's just business, you are like not in a bad position. Save it for a rainy day. It always reads the math of low ticket versus high ticket. The guy in one of your videos, the $1 million a month that started with $500, does it have a ton of suppliers / products? A ton, I mean, less than 1,000 for sure. Supplier is probably at least 20. PeakFlow, how many exciting updates coming soon? Yeah, we're adding new modules, mostly to like some of the beginning lessons. But if you want to see anything specifically, put in the requests. Definitely consider it.
We might do an in-person meetup soon, in the future. Should we do it, guys? Let us know if we should do it or not. I know a lot of you guys want to meet Trevor.
Definitely in the summer.
Summertime, right?
Summertime, not in the winter right now.
Definitely.
Too cold.
Yeah.
If you were to go back to the start of your journey, what would be the things you'd tell yourself to avoid in and outside of e-com? It's a good question. What do you think, Marcus? If you were to start, what would you tell you?
If I were to start back in the beginning of my journey, the first thing I tell myself is to find the right people around me. So when I first started off business, I felt very discouraged because, simply put, the community around me and my environment, they weren't super supportive, and nor should they have been, right? They didn't have any reason to need to support me. I just wanted it. And I think when you're on the business journey, it can get lonely. So my first big advice, if I were to start back, is find the right people. Find the people that connect with you. Find people that resonate with your goals and ambition, and also feel inspired as well, because you're not going to be able to find light in a dead horse, right? You're not going to be able to find spark in someone that just don't have it. Find the right people. That's why PeakFlow is here now, and we've curated so many members, over 10,000 members inside PeakFlow mastermind, right? High ticket ecom mastermind. So that's in terms of ecom. And outside of ecom, I would say take care of people around you. Like, life starts opening up and you graduate, like becoming an adult, when you realize that life's not just about you. Life's about taking care of people around you. And if other people around you are happy, you're going to find immense joy in life as well.
Those are some great questions. I mean, great answers.
Thank you, brother. How are you?
More on the technical side, I would just say, like, in the beginning, you really probably just be expected to fail, because like you're gonna make mistakes. Something I guess I wish, or like I definitely made the right decision on, is definitely investing in a mentor when I started.
Right.
I mean, to this date, us both still actively invest in like masterminds, events, mentors. Just because like you think you know everything, there's always more to learn. So like always put aside a budget to invest into your self-education, because the more you know, it never hurts, because like stuff that you maybe learned 6 months ago might all of a sudden just be applicable now, today.
I know, right?
Have to go and search out for that information. So always be learning, but also always be implementing like all the new information that you learn. Like a lot of you guys from Twitter that just learned about high ticket, maybe you already run a low ticket store, maybe you don't. If you're looking to get started, I would say just start today. Like after the live, just open up the classroom and start building your business. Like, well, there's no point of waiting. Like, of course, you can ask questions in school community and on these lives, but you will only have questions, like the best questions, once you actually start running the business. That is it.
Nice answers.
Do your suppliers generally give you shipping tracking numbers? Yeah, they do. If they ship the items, they're going to give you a tracking number. Do you use Shopify payments or something better? Shopify payments all the way. Like it works. I mean, what is something better, Adam?
I guess one could argue Stripe, but I'm pretty sure they're the same processor.
Yeah, Shopify payments is powered by Stripe.
Yeah.
So for us, we never really had to worry about payment processors. Number one, we're based in the US. Number two, we don't conduct any high risk businesses. Like our chargeback percentage is less than low ticket dropshipping, believe it or not, because our quality of products is number one higher. We actually have customer service, and we already sell to customers that already want our products. We're not trying to impulse any buyers to buy our products. So those three components and more is why we have a lower chargeback rate than anyone on Twitter that is doing low ticket dropshipping. Drinks on Trevor. I'll sponsor you guys some drinks. So I'm done drinking. I'll have some orange juice.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. Yeah. Where are you based? In Michigan and in New York. In-person meetup. Marcus is my spark. Opinions on AutoDS and Alibaba/Express. I think Ryan already knows. He's just trolling.
People that dropship using AutoDS and Alibaba have no brain cells. And let me tell you why. If you think that you're going to be able to build a $1 million business by upmarking a product from China, so like if a product costs like $10, you're going to try to take it from China and then upsell it for $30 at scale every single month. Like the system is not sustainable for beginners. And that's why like we did high ticket dropshipping, because you don't have to account for those millions of gadgets to sell per month. You just have to sell a few orders in high ticket. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Just asking, some people face holds here, etc. We've faced holds before. Like it only lasts like a week. We had 2 holds in the span of. I mean, I had 2 holds in the span of 5 years. Have you had any holds on Shopify payments, Marcus?
I've had holds, but once you submit the information, they like never ask you again. Like if you submit the info fast and then you enter the track information fast, the payments will unhold itself.
Yeah. I mean, generally speaking, like you don't have to do much for payment processing on when you're doing high ticket. Just use Shopify payments because your business is not high risk. It's actually lower than low ticket. So 10 orders get me 10K. They could. You could also, like, I saw Jordan in the Wins channel. He did 60K in a day with 5 orders. It's a 10K.
What?
per order.
Oh shit! He just posted that yesterday.
Yeah, I missed it this morning.
I just saw that. For context, Trev, how many people do we have in the speculators right now?
28.
For the 28 people who don't know who Jordan is, like who's Jordan, Trev?
Jordan is a client of ours. Started about like a year and a half ago, but we had a case study with him like 6 months in. He hit 80K a month. I don't know how much he's doing now, but like he posted 60K in a day, so he's probably doing at least easily 300, 400,000.
Yeah,
more.
Good for him, man. I think he came from an agency. I remember he said he came from agency.
Yeah, he also sells like supplements. He tried selling supplements, and from his, you guys can go watch the case study. You can just search up.
Jordan, Trevor Zheng. Jordan, Trevor Zheng, Marcus.
Jordan interview PeakFlow or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can see what he says. Like he runs a supplement brand, or he tried at least, and it was high ticket was significantly easier because your customers already want your products. Starting a supplement brand from scratch, it sounds all sexy and stuff, but like you're not really making much per order. And number one, nobody knows and cares about your brand, so you have to invest a ton of capital into getting brand awareness and penetrating the supplement market. With high tickets, simple. People want your table. You have the table for sale. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Answer the phones. Give them what they want. Be the best offer. Any experience on medical equipment? Depending on like how medical it can get, like what's it called? We had Tom from Israel that sold medical equipment. He doesn't do his store anymore. I don't know what happened to him. Like he was making like 5, 6, 7K orders with 20-30% margins. And yeah, like if you sell like stuff like wheelchairs, patient lifts, or stuff that are like more to consumers, you can sell those as well. Those are like easier to sell. There shouldn't be too much regulations on medical equipment. My data point just based on like our past client that had tons of like suppliers in the medical niche. My Medical Direct. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. I will be your next case study.
Good, Ryan. That's a good mindset.
It's good.
Good questions, guys. Good questions today.
Very nice questions, indeed. Any questions on Instagram? Let me see. My Instagram is just people spamming.
Yeah. So where do you see e-commerce going in the next 3 years, Trev?
In the next 3 years, I think e-commerce will be exactly the same, but with AI. If you guys don't know, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, all these AI platforms, they're going to integrate Shopify or at least product-based shopping on those platforms. So what that means is just people will be able to buy directly from ChatGPT, for example. And if you're on Shopify, that's a huge positive. Your products will show up on when people are using ChatGPT. Because people are searching less and less in Google for like information base, there's going to be ads on ChatGPT and these platforms. And I'm sure there's going to be ads on Gemini because that's owned by Google. And then you'll be able to run ads on there. So that's e-commerce as a whole. Yeah, e-commerce as a whole. Maybe you can target like search terms, like phrase matches on Gemini. Like someone types in massage chair and you sell massage chairs, you bid on the Gemini search result. Yeah.
Ad cost for GBT ads and AI must be so cheap when it first starts off.
Yeah, it always is super cheap in the beginning. See, we're gonna be like one of the first to start advertising on those platforms once that is a thing. And then yeah, maybe it'll be like way too good. I'm not, because if you think about it, someone that uses GPT is basically someone searching as well. Because they're looking for a product or information or something to buy. They're not on TikTok or Meta, where they're just looking to waste time scrolling. So ChatGPT and these like AI platforms that people type in questions is very similar to Google as a search engine. People are searching stuff. So that's another vehicle for high ticket. So, you know, if you're still doing low ticket Meta ads and TikTok, who knows? TikTok just got bought out recently. Who knows where TikTok will be in 10 years? But we know that Google and all these AI platforms will always be here. So now it's time to be on these platforms. What are your thoughts? Do you think anything different or anything additionally that will be here in the next 10 years?
Yeah, bro. When it comes to AI and dropshipping, I think it's safe to say like the gap between boomer generation and you could say Gen Z, even maybe some millennials, like that's the technological AI gap. And that's the same gap that we're taking advantage of with high ticket e-commerce. Cause like e-commerce and commerce has always been here. It's just that it's been a transfer into the digital world. So like Amazon took over low ticket retail, but luxury retail, high ticket e-commerce, that's still a whole entire $1 trillion market. And the gap is the AI tech between the boomers and the new generation. And that's exactly what we're capitalizing. So in the next few years, I see it booming for us even more. We're going to take more advantage of AI. We're going to be faster, more efficient than other dropshippers that are still dropshipping from China and AliExpress. And we're just going to dominate because we're the best of the best. And that's just where I see it going.
That's it.
That's it, brother.
It's now to jump on the gravy train or be missed out.
How does one jump onto a train, Trevor?
It's a good question.
The
Good
gravy
question,
train.
Good question, Marcus. For anyone want to join the gravy train, apply it with our team at ecomhighticket.com.
Yes, sir. And work with us.
Pretty nice domain. I don't want to get rid of it.
It's a beautiful domain.
Yeah.
The gravy train.
Someone bought AI.com, I think. Yeah. On the Super Bowl. Someone bought AI.com. Did you see that?
AI.com? Smart. Yeah. I never thought of that.
It was $70 million.
Damn.
And I tried to get the username at Trevor. Someone stole it. It's within 5 hours, someone stole it. Can't believe it. It's good, guys. Looking good. How much y'all bench? LOL. I don't really know. Like 225. Honestly, I don't really know because I don't use the bench machine. Just use the alternative. Yeah. I mean, do you bench, Marcus? You don't bench either. Yeah,
No.
that's what. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Marcus could do 225 probably.
You know what I was thinking was, in high school they used to have that phrase. It was like no pecs, no sex. That's why you have to get your bench up. No pecs, no sex. What are your thoughts, Trevor?
Yeah, it is true.
What?
How much weight? Fine. Yeah, now I would be curious to see. I'm gonna find out.
Don't tear your shoulder though. I bench probably like a plate and a half. I'm not. I don't bench a lot. Mikey could bench like 2 plates. That's like 225, I think. Yeah, I'm not no bencher though. I'm not.
Oh, I could definitely bench 2 plates.
You probably bench even more than me. I'm like not good for
No,
me. Yeah.
I don't think that's true. 1 plate each, maybe another 5 or 10 on each side. What is that? 45, 55, 110 plus for 155? 155, 160?
That's
just go do. That's doable. I need a bench. I need one of those in my basement. Honestly, the problem for me is just like right now it's just like the food is just so bland. No, I just get sick of food. Sometimes I just eat so much.
Trevor's bulking right now.
Meals in a day, 3 meals a day, and 2 snacks as well.
I'm trying to use the air fryer more. I'm gonna try to use the air fryer later today.
Did you get one?
I have one. I'm from Costco. I just never used it. Yeah, so I'm gonna just try it again.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient. Like,
yeah, I mean, I see you making the food. It looks mad good, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna try it again.
I'll see if I can find a picture. All the chicken.
Yeah, guys, look at that. That looks mad good. He sends that to me in the morning. I'm like, bro, share some. That's like the best gym food. A nice jump stick.
All the chicken.
Yeah, it looks really good, bro.
And then all the eggs.
Bruv. With the soy sauce is crazy, Trevor.
No, like you can only eat eggs so many ways. Like,
no, that's true.
What are your guys' favorite ways to eat eggs? Like, I just eat it with soy sauce. But like, just the sunny side up eggs also are pretty good once in a while. High ticket chicken, LOL. What do you mean that's bland? It looks hella good. No, like it not bland as in flavor, but like eat the same thing over and over. There's only like I need like something new every day.
Novelty.
Yeah, can't eat eggs. The most I can eat eggs is like 6 to 8 eggs a day for a week, and I'm not eating it for 2 weeks. I work at Costco. I get product ideas from what customers buy. It's pretty smart.
Nice. Good idea.
You can ask them like, you can ask them like, this would be a good question. What's the most expensive thing that you bought for your house? They're gonna say, aquarium, massage chair, sofa, bed. Oh, I bought a greenhouse. I bought a shed. I bought I bought a fire pit. I bought a crystal table. I bought a diamond mailbox or dolphin mailbox. There's just random things, and there's all your product ideas for you.
I guess people still use mailbox.
Well, you need some way to get your mail.
Very.
I would get. You can get a diamond or a gold-plated dolphin mailbox for 10 grand.
That's fucking funny.
And you think nobody would buy it, but actually, I watched someone. Maybe you guys know. There's a guy called Ben Mala that does real estate in Miami, in Florida, and he has a gold-plated dolphin mailbox just chilling there. So he could be your customer as well if you sell mailboxes. Sell some gold-plated dolphin mailboxes to some rich millionaires.
Dude, not a bad niche. Don't sleep on mailbox. Honestly, I just looked at it.
Everyone needs milk. What does everyone need? Everyone needs to poop. Everyone needs to sleep. Everyone pays taxes. Like, so if you just think about it, like sell toilets, bidets, mailboxes.
Great way to look at it.
All these like apartment complexes they have that are owned by like these HR companies. Like they have mailboxes. So just think about it. Just endless product ideas. Even I seen some extremely unique product ideas that I won't leak here because that would be like covering someone's niche. But like a lot of B2B stuff that people need. The more you know, the more you discover. There's lots out there.
Only at ecomhighticket.com, guys. So sign up. Only at ecomhighticket.com.
Yeah. That's it, guys. I think kind of more questions. So hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be here next Friday, 12 p.m. EST to answer more of your questions. And catch you guys next time. Peace.